Hello, folks. Hope everyone is well. My name is Chad Royer, and this is my channel, What's Up with Chad Y. Royer. And for those who may not know, I discuss my journey as a cancer patient and a cancer survivor. So, really quickly, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel so that you know when videos are up and coming. Please feel free to leave comments and also like the video so that YouTube can push my content further. Now, here we are at the beginning of 2026. I mentioned in my last video, I was sick on Christmas Day. I had not been completely recovered since. The symptoms have been on and off, but I'm at the point now where I've only gone outside one time since Christmas Day, and this is up to now, and that's just to get to my doctor's visits. I visited my doctor, and we were not able to get any kind of data for my progress because I was sick, I had symptoms and everything. So that was a bummer. That was a big bummer. I'm still dealing with a few symptoms. I'm not out the water yet. I don't know if you can pick up on it, but my voice is cracking a little bit. Sometimes I have to reset what I'm actually saying. It's not comfortable. I've been blowing my nose the whole time. See, the box is empty. No more tissues left. I have to open up a new one. And I've been using Vicks to the best of my ability. I've been using wipes. Had to use masks while I'm in the house because I don't want anyone else to get sick. But let me just segue really quickly. I was thinking a lot about my father, and I'll tell you why I bring this up out of the blue. So my father was born at the end of December. So every time the holidays comes around, there's a little sadness on my part. I can just imagine what my dad would have done if he knew I wasn't feeling well. He would have visited, brought some stuff over, some Ferrol, some papaya, some cod liver oil, some bay leaf. He would have brought some stuff over and wished me to the best of health. And I'll tell you, I miss my dad still, and it didn't make things better the fact that he's gone and I was sick and I wasn't able to do much. So I just want to give an acknowledgement to my dad who's resting in heaven. Thank you for all that you've done. But now let's go back to where I am right now. Sick since Christmas, coughing intermittently, sneezing not as much, but blowing my nose all the time. It is quite uncomfortable. Spitting, going to the bathroom is quite uncomfortable. As you can see, my tissue box is empty. I'll probably go through another box this week. And what this tells me is that I'm not out the water yet. I still have an infection going on inside me. I don't know what's going on. I didn't test. I tested negative for the flu, thank goodness. For RSV, I did test. Well, let's say they detected the COVID strand. But even with all that, I am still coughing up quite a bit of phlegm. It's not comfortable. It hasn't stopped. So as long as that's happening, I can still get other people sick inadvertently, and I'm trying to avoid that. Kids have to go back to school. The missus has to go back to work. And I might have to do a few things outside, but I'm just going to have to mask up and keep my distance. But I'll tell you, it was really bad last week. It was bad earlier in the week. I was doing the best that I could, which wasn't much. Uh, there was an event that I was invited to. Dr. Gloria Bent had invited me to this event 2 years ago. It's at the end of the year. It's a breakfast where we give the Lord his praises as we go into the new year, and we reflect on the good things that we have going on in our lives. And I went to the event 2 years ago. I couldn't go to the event last year because obviously I had the diagnosis. And I was supposed to go this year. I was supposed to share my story as a cancer patient slash cancer survivor, and I couldn't go. That has to be one of the most disappointing parts of the whole holiday season. I wanted to share my story, meet some folks that I hadn't seen ever since I was diagnosed, and hopefully I would have had the opportunity to speak to somebody who may know someone who was going through something similar to me. And that moment unfortunately passed. I feel really bad, but I could not help it. It was beyond my control. On the brighter side, the kids, they had a good holiday season. They got a nice number of presents, so they're okay. Their school starts next week, and they can't wait to go. How do I feel about my overall health right now? I'm quite frustrated. I am really, really frustrated. I mean, just thinking, I was looking forward to resting this holiday season, but not under these circumstances. I was looking forward to maybe go and see a few folks. Not many, maybe like two. Couldn't do that. If I wanted to go out for a walk, couldn't do that. I mean, I might be able to go tomorrow, I might be able to go Monday. That's no issue, but I couldn't do that. I wasn't well enough. I'm still dealing with the chills. Sometimes it just pops up. The coughing I mentioned, and sometimes my voice cracks. As you hear me talking right now, I'm purposely pacing myself so that I am able to communicate with you. Now, I anticipate I will get better sooner than later, but this is just quite annoying and rather difficult for me. I had the battle of my life last year. I beat it, but the battle's not over yet. I gotta make sure that I don't get sick again. I gotta make sure that I don't get anyone else sick again. Uh, Everyone in the household has a few symptoms, and I'm worried that they might get sick. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm leaving it up to God. I hope they I hope they're well for the upcoming week. I'm going to do my part to make sure that they don't get sick. I hope they don't get sick. I would feel really bad. I really would. But honestly, I am somewhat frustrated. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I just got to hope that I can get better and they get better. I hope they don't get what I had. I'm still going through, let's see, December 25th. That's over a week. So next week, midweek, would make about 2 weeks. going through these symptoms. Let's hope it ends sooner than later. I'm hopeful for that. On that note, I'll end the video. I just wanted to reach out to you, some folks. I'm going to do my best to get better, but I'll tell you, it is not an easy thing to deal with. I mean, let alone if I did not have to deal with the diagnosis and I was sick, that's still bad. But trying not to get sick because I could be immunocompromised, and this is the first season that I have since being cancer free, I don't want to find out the hard way at all. I don't. I hope not. But let's just cross our fingers and let's see what happens. So there you go. I will keep you posted with other news going on with my diagnosis. Unfortunately for me, I was not able to get any medical updates from the last doctor visit. I have to wait till I get better so that I can get back on the Remdesivir. I have to discontinue it for the time being so that, my system can do the things that it needs to do. So for everyone out there, thank you for watching my channel and keeping up with what's happening with me. Please share my content. Make sure that you leave comments, like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll be putting up more content soon. You take care. You be well.